You've seen a few unusual things this evening already. As Dalim says, I'm slightly unusual. I qualified as a barrister originally, and I've then re-qualified as a solicitor advocate, which means that I sort of span both branches of the profession. I work as a solicitor, but I go into court and do advocacy on behalf of clients, which means that I really enjoy the sound of my own voice. The second unusual thing you've seen, therefore, is me actually sitting quietly for almost an hour without speaking, and finally the urge became overwhelming, and I had to jump up and start chipping in, because I think we're straying into the sort of territory that I really wanted to talk to you all about. The third unusual thing is that I'm a lawyer and an advocate, and I'm speaking tonight without any payment whatsoever. But that is because I feel very strongly about this topic, and it's a really important topic for people to be aware of and to understand. I've got some slides. I learnt from Darlin this morning that I was going to be speaking for longer than 15 minutes. So before I get on to the slides, what I'm going to do is talk a little bit more generally to you, and to try and pick up some of the threads of what's been coming out of the conversations and the dialogue that Darlin has very expertly been eliciting from you so far. Because actually this is a discussion which has to take place within a framework of law and of understanding what the legal parameters are of what can be achieved and what can't be achieved. When you are working together, when you are thinking about trying to push this forward, when you're thinking about trying to start to bring pressure to bear on the writers of computer games, on the ISPs, on parents, on government, to try and get them moving in the right direction about what everyone agrees is a very serious issue, it's important to understand the legal framework within which you are having that conversation, and the reasons why the European government, for example, might be a bit reluctant to see certain types of communication being stifled.